Sakana versus Creepooba. Bowser versus Ridley. My man Consort, who you got in this?
You know, I actually don't know. I feel like Ridley would be an advantage here, but it's so hard to tell with heavies. It really, like...
True.
The player adds so much to the character when it comes to heavies, just because of the nature of how they play and the risk-reward and trade-off. Oh my!
Sakana already putting on a show, showing that Ridley got them hollow bird bones, not quite as big and heavy as you'd think, dying a little bit early to that out tilt.
Yeah, but 80%. Oh no, not
Don't
like
do it
this.
to him. Ridley can recover from that. What do you?
Well, he's alive. Hold on, I looked away.
This
He
man does
lived.
so many jumps. Like, yeah, Ridley can go ahead and recover from the depths. So, perhaps an errant mistake right there from Sakana that is just kind of like giving Creepooba a new lease on life right here, evening up the set for free. Driven off stage, no double jump.
Wow, and that was such a bad spot for Creepooba to be in, and now it's looking the other way around. Bowser's going to have to try to get back to stage into the Plasma Breath. Able to pull it off, but Creepooba still holding on the ledge. One good back air. Suddenly the stock advantage is flipped.
I feel like one good back air is the Creepooba's tail. Like, he's just down so much, so often, then he just lands that move like magic, and it's like, oh yeah, Ridley's a comeback character. This character can do some magic.
That character is only ever down psychologically. You're never actually down on the scoreboard. It just looks like it.
Right now, Creepooba in a... Okay, he's trying for a suicide of himself, getting that little neutral air conversion off that, but Bowser has the recovery to make it back. Just looking at him, I dare you to jump.
Oh. Sakana, though, clawing their way back into this match here. One forward air at a time, but you got to respect that Ridley on the ledge.
Using these disjoints to just easily air to air. Sakana is Creepooba. Stuck at the ledge now. We're going to see forward tilt. No, forward air instead. Gets the kill. Max Rage Bowser's scary. I've seen this character do silly things with neutral air back air, but it's going to be a bit of a difficult... Oh my god, he got two of them.
Nair to Nair. Oh, that might just be it, though. All the way across the stage. Even Bowser's not quite heavy enough to live that. Creepooba taking game one by just about a full stop.
And really, the tale of the match was that Sakana came out here all full of fire, flames, and fury, and then he side B'd Ridley directly at edge. And Creepooba was like, "Yeah, we can play this game."
We survived that. In fact, if you've played a Metroid game, you've probably seen Ridley get knocked way into an abyss somewhere. And
canonically, that doesn't work out well for whoever Ridley gets his claws into.
Samus has been there, done that.
All right, the music choice now?
Oh, top tier.
Yep.
Absolutely. I want to talk about, though, on that stock 2, when Sakana got that second stock, that forward air hit Creepooba the frame he left left.
True, yeah.
That was excellent timing.
Also, we've had so many Bowsers here today, too. I think Schnigley was top 8, too, wasn't he? This is insane. They're taking over.
Yeah, I think so. I'm telling you, heavies, it's the new wave. These characters are good.
Oh my god, the shield pressure. Yeah, that down smash very nearly chopping that all the way down.
Oh, waiting for the tech to get the command grab as well. Creepooba just applying a lot of pressure here, keeping Sakana in this disadvantage. A little too hesitant on the ledge.
He's just daring him to jump. He's jumping in place, saying, I've got disjoints that you cannot challenge. I dare you to do something about it.
And a recovery you can't challenge to boot.
When he just jumps over the fire, almost killing Sakana for it.
Yeah, and Creepooba just seems to have every answer to what Sakana wants to do to get out of this ledge. Sakana, at this point, do you just run forward like that?
Yeah, you just run forward and punch him in the cheeks.
That might just be it.
The jaw looking a little bit frail, my man.
Look, sometimes when a player is outthinking you, you have to un-outthink them.
They can't read me if I don't know what I'm doing.
Exactly. The closer your neutral is to a random number generator, the harder you are to read.
You heard it here, folks. High-level gameplay for sure. But right now, I can't believe that Creepooba's surviving these. His DI has been immaculate so far.
Yeah.
Sakana's been unable to land any of those cheeky smash attacks and no Bowser bombs, nothing like that. He's basically surviving off of tilts and a prayer. But right now, it's forced off stage, no double jump, and Creepooba will get that every single time. Another back air to clean up stock too. Yeah,
just served up exactly the right way. Once again, though, catching the jump from the ledge with Sakana with the forward air.
Okay, he's at 0, man. It's like, I understand that forward smash is a great way to come back into the game, but you got to get him like 31st. Instead, that up B, perfect positioning from Creepooba to take a 2-0 lead here.
Yeah, setting up with the spike for that too. There had to have been a more reliable way to punish that. But you know, at a certain point, especially you're going into game 3 of a best of 5, you've got momentum. What better way to seal it ahead of time than just that extra little bit of psychological damage?
Exactly. So, what are we going to see here for a counter pick? Maybe a smaller stage?
Yeah. I don't know. You can't really go a whole lot smaller than small battlefield, though. It's small is right there in the name.
No, bigger stage, actually.
Bigger? Okay.
So more room to run here. Perhaps Sakana is basically saying, I can try to guard your landings. Because that is one of the big weaknesses of Ridley, is that the character doesn't really have a ton of reliable hitboxes beneath him, and doesn't have a ton of airspeed either.
Yeah, and I think we're also going to see this utilized with some more grounded-based play here from Sakana as well, because that has been... The few moments Sakana's really been able to get through and shine has been controlling that ground space and playing ground-to-ground versus Ridley. So that might be what we're seeing. And yeah, already popping off here, 120% just within the first 30 seconds and still going.
I love these get-up attacks. Like, both players have had a couple really good ones so far in this set. It's one of those tools that it's high committal, but if you pull it out at the right time, it can save your stock.
Absolutely. Jumping over with the back air, too, just barely covering the wings on the up tilt. Sakana able to take a stock lead for the first time this... Oh, no, not the first time this set, but... Nair to Nair again as well. Yeah, the grounded game here, the controlling the ground space is working really well for Sakana here.
Perfect spacing by Creepooba, just waiting for that get-up attack.
Yeah, and trying to find the jumps here, but Sakana not jumping as much in that state is definitely catching onto that. Creepooba's going to need to find other options. Hey, forward tilt on the wake up, that is certainly one of them.
Yeah, just poke them, that'll do every now and then. These long-range options by Ridley can just be a bit difficult for Bowser. Bowser likes to play in shield, and you perfectly position that. Not too much punishing you can do.
Yeah. Yeah, Leah with another chance here or Sakana with another chance to ledge trap here, but...
Can't get a conversion off the neutral air, and this is looking dicey. Gets the down tilt into the back air, no double jump, but no 2-frame from Creepooba. Does get a reset, though. Okay, Creepooba didn't need that forward smash. God, he went for it all right there. And he gets it on the second try.
But finding the big hits, but I'm telling you, that is how you have to play with these heavies. Is sometimes you gotta be willing to just throw out a committal forward smash or something crazy big, crazy heavy that is risky.
Sometimes
Because
just
the reward,
neutral.
yeah,
Sometimes it works.
The reward metric you get when it hits is huge, and a lot of times folks don't expect you to do it. Dashing after the forward tilt, Sakana really utilizing that increased ground speed or the faster ground speed of Bowser here in this matchup. And just perfect spacing to find the command grab as well. This is not necessarily over. Sakana could absolutely pull this back.
It's what we're seeing time and time again. Sakana is missing these 2-frame attempts, and Creepooba just jumps aggressively with an aerial and punishes him really hard for it. Sakana either needs to like predict that aerial and play a little bit more defensively, or stop going for the 2 frames.
Yeah, I 100% agree. The ledge in general on both sides has been a problem for Sakana this matchup, which is why this is going so far in their disadvantage right now, is because half the game has been on these ledges.
Dash attack gets below ledge today, I learned.
Yeah.
What? It didn't look like he jumped. He was still stuck below edge, but Creepooba, a little bit of hidden knowledge right there, perhaps. Picking the big body off the ledge with dash attack to claim a 3-0 and advance his way into losers of finals, I believe.
Yeah, and I don't know if that is matchup specific or if it's something that just works like for Ridley in general. I've seen Creepooba go for that a lot, though. You'd think with Ridley's jaws up here and the ledge down here that it wouldn't cover that, but the hurt box still covers it. And you can absolutely catch someone waiting on ledge for too long down there. And the startup is actually fairly quick when you're talking about a burst option, you know, for someone that's, you know, a couple inches in front of you.
Agreed.